And we're back. What's up, everyone? It's Mulligan, and welcome to episode 4 of Eternal Errors, a series where we analyze my misplays, still with specific decks. I know I said before that I was looking to change the format of the series based on some feedback, but I've decided for now to keep things this way. This doesn't mean it won't change in the future, though. But this week we are looking into Rakano aggro, but I'm doing a bit of a mashup this time around. In these clips, I'm playing the Rakano Plate that we have all grown to love and cherish, but I'll also be playing a more burn-focused list as well. All credit for that deck list goes to Unearthly. But enough chat, let's jump in. So this first game is against Slang, who's on Armory, and I'm on Rakano Plate. On this turn, I top deck Fearless Nomad, and I needed to play the Fearless Nomad here. I decided not to play it because I was trying to play around Harsh Rule, but given the board state, I really couldn't afford to. I just need to go all in and ignore the Harsh Rule, especially given that this is not a favored matchup for Rakano at all, because this is a pretty common board state. But later on, Slang is able to equip a Starsteel Daisho and hit me in the face for 10, and on this turn, I'm actually going to end up top decking a Rakano Outlaw. And of course I get spooked and immediately play it because I'm in danger of dying. But what I should have done was wait to play the Outlaw to see if I could top deck equipment that I could put on the Outlaw to make it bigger to kill the Daisho. And sure enough, I top deck a Deep Forge Plate and I would have had enough power to make it a 7/7, break the Daisho. The Outlaw still would have died, but at least I would have gave myself a chance. This next game is against Ninja Sonic, who is on Elysian mid-range, and I'm actually on Rakano Burn, courtesy of Unearthly. But I've got a respectable board, but after the False Prince comes down here, Ninja Sonic makes a peculiar move, and this is the reason why I wanted to highlight this game. This is a lesson in not only being aware of what you're doing and thinking about what you're doing, but also being aware of what your opponent is doing, and more importantly, thinking about why they're doing it. So Ninja Sonic makes an attack with both the Initiate and the Friendly Wisp, and knowing that I could easily block the Initiate. Now, this should have tipped me off that Ninja Sonic was actually planning to Lightning Storm my entire board, but of course I don't see it at the time, and I just go all in because hey, who plays Lightning Storm in Elysian mid-range? I'm the only one that's ever done that I've seen. But I get blown completely away, and I use Finest Hour to save my Fearless Nomad, which was also very questionable. And that is pretty much the end of the game. I'm sure you guys can tell that I lost the game immediately after that happened, before I promptly get Lightning Stormed again. Finally, we have a game against Stoner Guy, and it's almost a mirror match, with Stoner Guy being on Rakano Plate and I'm on Rakano Burn again. But here I attack with everything but hold the Champion of Glory back. My plan was to chump block Stoner's Champion of Glory. And here, you know how I told you guys in the last Eternal Errors episode with Burn Queen to use Flame Blast if it's your only real trick in your hand to get rid of a unit? Well, you probably shouldn't do that against Rakano with one power open, because Finest Hour ends up blowing you out. So it is matchup dependent. Generally it's a good thing if you're playing aggro, but in the case of Rakano you have to be more careful. And I get punished pretty badly, and I don't even chump block the Champion of Glory as planned, which I definitely should have. But using that Flame Blast there ends up costing me the game, as you guys see here, because I had managed to get Stoner Guy down to 11, and if I had kept that Flame Blast in hand and just ace-based, then I would have had lethal with between the Finest Hour and the Flame Blast for 5 damage with all the overwhelm I had still on board. but I end up losing because of it. That's it for this episode of Eternal Errors. Thank you so much for watching. As always, feel free to leave a like if you liked the video. Feel free to leave a dislike if you didn't. But if you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments below. I always like to know if there's anything I can do to possibly improve my content. Speaking of which, keep leaving feedback, guys. If you have any ideas for what you want to see in this series, let me know in the comment section below. And I want to thank everyone that has already left feedback so far. It is greatly appreciated. Again, thanks for taking time out of your day to watch this, and I'll see you all soon. Take care.